So occasionally you'll find you have a PDF file that you want to use with a screen reader, but you just can't get it to work. If you open up Adobe Acrobat Pro and make sure you have the Select Text tool selected, and you try to highlight some text, you'll notice this box comes up around it. There's actually not any text there. What's going on here is that this is actually an image-based PDF. What that means is that this is basically like a photograph of this text. The computer doesn't actually know about the text in the image. It just knows about the pixel information. So what we need to do is we need to ask Adobe Acrobat to do OCR, or optical character recognition, to convert that image data into text data. So I'll show you how to do that in just a moment. Just keep in mind that for this particular example, if you search for this particular article, you'll find that it is actually a text-based PDF. I actually converted it to a image-based PDF just for this demonstration. Before we get started, I just want to point out that I am using Adobe Acrobat Pro version 10.1.4, so if any of this looks different to you, it's probably because you have a newer or older version of the software. Okay, let's convert this using OCR. So let's go up to the toolbar here to show the tool pane, and then look for the Recognize Text pane. And then there's this In This File button, so let's go ahead and click that. And so we want to go through all of the pages, and I'm just going to use the default settings because that seems to work fairly well for me. If you run into problems, you might want to play around with those. So I'll go ahead and click OK. And then you see down here in the bottom right, it's going through and processing and looking for text in the images. I'm going to pause the video while this continues. And that's it. We're pretty much done. Notice now I can actually select the text.
SIF, Incubator, Temple, Hub, Empirical and Theoretical Advances in the Sociology of Higher Education.
And the screen reader works. Just in case you find that there's a problem with some of the text, this is, normally you won't have to do this, it works pretty well most of the time, but if there's some text that's not working out well and you want to correct it, you can go back to the Recognize Text and click on the Find First Suspect. Now what this is doing is it's highlighting text that it wasn't quite sure if it got it right. So in this case it's up here, and reviews looks like it's spelled like reviews. I clicked on it and it showed it a little nicer. That's perfectly fine, so accept and find. But quick here looks like it has a capital C. So what you can do is you can then type quick, correct it, and say accept and find. And then links, looks like that's something didn't quite work out right there, so I'm going to go ahead and fix that as well. So you just keep on doing this until you've corrected all the text that you want to do. Sometimes you'll find it's actually spelled correct, it just wasn't totally sure. So that's it. I hope that was helpful, and thank you for watching.